So I'll just take my old, I've got some silicone bar tape on this side, so I'll take that off just for a minute just to show you. This is reusable, so I can refit this afterwards. Just take this bit of insulation tape off just to, so I'll pop that off. Love this stuff because, like I say, you can reuse it. So if you don't like the way it is, you can just take it off and move it around and put it back. This stuff is the Genetic, made by Genetic Bikes, silicone. Really good stuff, nice and comfy. Do it in various colours as well, so yeah, thoroughly recommend that. This one is a roll I've just chopped up just to suit what I'm doing, so I think it was just half of the pack I used at the time. So I'll pop these, just pop the grips off. The grips I use are Gusset S2s. My real go-to grip now. You can see the, I don't know if you can see that, but the profile of the grip, you've got the center core. Underneath where your hand, you don't need to have so much cushioning, is quite shallow. So there's a step, and then they've taken the material from here and put it on the top where your hand presses on, and then you've got this nice soft cushiony section at the top. So it really is a nice comfy grip. You've got the bit for your fingers underneath, so works really well. It's our best-selling grip by a mile in the shop in Slam 69, and yeah, thoroughly. I just love these. It's the go-to grip now for me. So there we go. If you can imagine, forget that side. This is the bar you've put in. This is your Ritchey Koyote handlebar. You've mounted, and this is a sort of a more traditional bar. Normally you'd find them here. So I was looking to sort of replicate. I put some low pro bars on here. Okay, but I don't really like this for too long. For me, it meant I had to be quite low on the bike, which I just can't get on with. And I just happened to have some of these kicking around in the shop. So I thought, well, I'll try it. These are the Profile Designs ones, the boxer bars, barends. We now stock a copy of these, which is much cheaper. I'll put a link in the description. And so what I basically did was I thought, well, I'll try these on here, pop them on. So you move them around the bar until you get this straight line section here. Basically what you're trying to achieve is like a crossbar at the front. Obviously they don't meet in the middle, but the idea is you've got this somewhere to mount things. So I've got a bell on here, an essential Mickey Mouse bell, and this side I'll put a light, my computer, and under here you've got the possibility to hang stuff off this area. Another thing I do is I always run, it's just slightly going off the thing, I run full length cables on all of everything at the front, so I can get everything inside the cables. So your cables don't get squashed behind your bag like this. It's much better if you can get them on the outside, and you've got a nice flowy cable. So basically, yeah, that's it. Set it to the angle you want it, bring it in until you get it at the right angle. And obviously with the height as well, you can adjust it whether you want it up or down, and clamp it up. And away you go. You've got your nice funky bar setup. I'm going to add more tape. I've just been out on a ride now and come back, and I think I'm going to, because I ride so much there, I cannot believe how much I ride like that. Miles and miles and miles, and then I save the wide section. If I go off-road or I've got something technical, I'm going downhill, I'll sit out here on the wide bars for control. But if I'm cruising or climbing, that's where I go. So I'm going to put more tape. I've got this silicone tape. I'm probably going to double it up, just because it gives you a bit more comfort on this part of your hand. Sometimes if you're there a long time, you get a bit of pins and needles or something where you're trapping the old nerves. So yeah, I'm going to just pad this a little bit more, probably in orange, just because I like to be seen. Orange seems to be a really good colour. That's why I picked these grips as well. I'm riding like this. This can be seen behind me. So it all helps if you're on a bit of road. So that was basically it. I just wanted to show how that went on there. Rightio, I'll pop the rest of my bits back on, and there we go. So there we go, I've put it all back together now. I've just got to get my, put this bar tape back on. I've done something a bit more funky, because I ride like this all the time. These cables get slightly in the way, but just where the cable leaves the lever, I've just covered that as well. So now my hand can sit. See a bit better that side, I suppose. Yeah, I've just gone around there. It's not actually on the flexi part of the cable, it's just on where it comes out of the lever. So it just means you got that bit of, again, a bit of cushion in there. I'm going to add some, I haven't got any yet, but I'm going to get some orange tape just to go over this again, just to give it a bit more comfort. And there we go. So that's all fitted back as it was. And I'll put a description or a link to the bars and the bar ends in the description below. And if you want to see more stuff that I'm doing, by all means subscribe and like the videos on my channel, and hopefully I'll be putting a lot more things up. So thanks a lot. Cheers for your support. Catch you soon.